Just earlier today, Leslie Chance walked into the courtroom a little after 10 a.m., hardly recognizable in her gray suit. Now, Chance was visibly slimmer than before and her hair definitely much longer. New details were also shared during opening statements by both sides. After that, witnesses who were in the almond orchard that morning that Todd Chance's murder happened were called to testify.
I anticipate that you are going to hear that Todd Chance had rekindled a romance, a texting type of romance with his old flame, a woman by the name of Carrie Williams.
Carrie Williams, a new name heard in court today, but prosecutor Andrea Kohler says it's a name that's not new to Leslie Chance. Kohler says Williams is the ex-fiance of Todd Chance, who he dated in high school and lived with for 4 years, while the defense adding,
Todd's ex, Carrie Williams, was described as being crazy, who also happens to work on the route where his body was found. Works at the prisons.
Prosecutors say Williams sent explicit nude photos of her body to Todd Chance, and they had an ongoing relationship through cell phone text messages, which may be shown in the trial later. A second new detail from opening statements, but this time from defense attorney Tony Lidgett, pointing out that the initial 911 call has been lost and or destroyed while in evidence holding.
That 911 phone call has also been destroyed. In fact, all 911 phone calls have been.
The defense also explaining to jurors that no DNA evidence has been tested.
The DNA wasn't done. We finally put a demand letter just a week ago to the DNA. They're now in the process of doing it.
The prosecution also detailing 3 key events that led up to the murder. The first being a trip in the summer of 2013 to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas for an interactive CSI experience where the Chance family was assigned to crime scene scenarios to solve. One being where a wife kills an ex-husband and leaves him in a rural area. Other crime scene tips from the event included how to use bleach to wipe away evidence. The second key event was also 2 weeks prior to Todd's murder, where prosecutors say Leslie Chance went shooting with her family.
That she was a pretty anti-gun, had a pretty anti-gun sentiment for much of her adult life. And
court documents detail that Chance was allegedly against guns, but suddenly became interested in shooting, more specifically shooting a .38 caliber, the same type of gun that prosecutors say was used to kill Todd. And the last piece of evidence we saw for the first time today was Leslie Chance in the Walmart located on Panama on August 9th of 2013, just weeks before Todd Chance's murder. Prosecutors say the video shows Leslie entering the store and speaking with a greeter who pointed her in the direction of where the payphone was located. A store trip prosecutors say was a practice run of how she was going to get away from the crime scene and back home. We also heard from witnesses today for the first time, such as witness number 1, Marcos Vierrier, which attorneys believe is the employee who found Chance's body the morning of August 25th, 2013 in the orchard. But in court questioning today, we learned that Vierrier had trouble recalling the exact time in which he says he first discovered the body. Vierrier said Todd's body was not there during the first part of his morning routine in the field around 6 a.m., but later on between 9 or 9:30 is when he found Todd lying in the field. Vierrier also said he was not the one who called 911. Instead, he called his supervisor, which then allegedly called 911. Moments later, another witness, this time Almond Field supervisor Tony Barbosa, who says he saw the body but was not the supervisor who called 911 either, leaving prosecutors struggling to establish a true timeline. And both men said that they never heard a loud car or a gunshot. Other witnesses were called to the stand, such as the coroner. The coroner went to Chance's house and she went to go notify her. And she said that even though Chance cried, it felt a little unusual and that Chance consistently paced back and forth. And the coroner was the last witness of the day. But court will resume tomorrow at 9 a.m. For our full coverage, turn to our website, turn223.com or 23ABC Twitter account. For now, I'm Alex Bell for 23ABC News, connecting you.